guys, this is Bosslady Shruti and welcome to the bridal season. I see so many marriages happening and I'm getting invited to so many weddings that I decided that I really wanted to do a bridal look. This look is very glam, high coverage, everything shabam and in your face. Surprisingly, I'm also getting like calls for bridal makeup and stuff these days, so it feels beautiful to do a bride up for her big day and make her feel like the princess or the queen that she is. It feels beautiful to be a part of someone else's big day like that. So that is why I thought I should recreate a wedding or bridal look rather that would be perfect for any of the brides out there who maybe want to know what would be the best thing that would suit their face. So if you want to know how to get this bridal makeup look, please keep watching. Today I'll just be starting off actually with a little bit of skincare. I always tend to skip this part in all my videos, but today I just wanted to sit down and do it from the start. So I already have kind of washed my face and everything, and I'm going to put a few drops of this Etsee Lauder cream. It is a advanced night repair cream, but it really hydrates your skin. So if you put a facial oil and then a moisturizer over it, it kind of gets that extra boost to your skin. So yeah, that is why I think using facial oils not just in your nighttime routine but also in your daytime routine is a good idea. After that, I'm going to use this Sephora instant moisturizer. I've been using this for the past few days and I am in complete love. It is so amazing and it just absorbs into your skin in literally seconds, which is amazing. I have oily skin, so I think it works very nicely, and I presume this will work amazing on dry skin also because it's a very light texture. And don't forget your neck. Whenever you put moisturizer, don't forget your neck. The good thing about this moisturizer is that I don't have to really wait for it to like kind of sink into my skin. I already feel it sink into my skin, so that's wonderful. Then I'm going to put some primer. The primer I usually use is over. It was a Savannah Colors one, but today because I want to do something really glam and bridal, I want to be using products that I know will work really well. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish. It has got a very gel based consistency. Then I'm going to use this Dupree Professional Makeup. I like using this underneath the eye also because this is very cooling. Especially with bridal makeup, skincare is so important. Your bride or yourself, if you're doing it for your D-Day, you will look your best only if you give your skin the right skincare. I cannot stress this enough. If you are on a budget, I would suggest you invest in skincare and maybe not get the most expensive eyeshadow kit because your skin needs to look flawless and beautiful from within for you to look and feel beautiful on your big day. Having said that, let's move on to the eyes. So before I start off with the eyes, I just want to hydrate my lips. I'm going to use the Nivea Essential Care Lip Balm. I love this lip balm. I am not very fussy about lip balm. I usually use your regular Vaseline, but this lip balm, especially the Essential Care one, which doesn't have any flavor or anything in it, is bomb. It actually hydrates your lips. I feel sometimes a lot of lip balms just claim to hydrate your lips but just stay on top and do nothing. But this is like really hydrating, so love it. I'm going to be using this PAC Eye Base in number 2. This is like a very champagne-y gold color. My nails look disgusting. I know, I'm really sorry. I'm just giving them a little bit of a break from all the gel polish that has been on it for such a long time. And yes, this bad boy broke. Now we are going to take our beloved Morphe 35O palette, and I'm going to take this shade right here and put it all over my lids. With this color, I'm ensuring that I keep it within the crease. I don't take it into my crease. Also, this helps in rounding off the eye. If you or anybody that you are doing makeup on wants like almondish eyes, I would suggest that you kind of pick this up and go like this with the color. But because I want to concentrate more on making my eyes look bigger, that is why I will be just putting this on the eyelid, not entering the crease. I'm going to take this color right here and put it on my crease. This is just to blend out the edges, just to add a little warmth. Now taking this color, it's like a really dark satiny brown black. We're going to put it on the outer V. Especially with the outer V, I feel it completely depends on your eye shape. If you have very small eyes, I would suggest you don't put so much of it here, and whereas concentrate it more on the crease so that it looks like the eye is more lifted. And with such kind of looks, I like first placing the eyeshadow so that we are, you know, ensure that there is no fallout or anything of that sort, and then when we do the skin also it looks fresher. So I'm going to take it a little into the crease, and then with a clean blending brush just blend this out. A little more of this color right here and blend it. Always after blending, I feel like I need to go back in with the lighter shadows, so that is what I will do. It's always better to build this up than, you know, go too much and then try to blend it off. So now for the fun part, I'm going to use a glitter by Makeup Studio. This is the one that I have. It's Glimmer FX Golden Sunshine. I'm going to be using a Makeup Studio glitter glue sort of a thing. So I usually like putting the glitter, or like concentrating the glitter on the inner corner of the eyes. So that is, and also because then the concentration is here. That's where you want the concentration to be, like right here. So that's where I like to add the most glitter. Also, I really like this glitter because it does not have a ton of fallout. Any glitter will have like a little bit of a fallout, but this one is pretty good. Again with the glitter, not into the crease, only on the eyelid. Moving on to eyeliner. Now we are going to move on and do the face. I'm going to use a major concoction of things, mainly because I'm never happy using just one foundation, but you can always just use the foundation that you prefer. I would suggest a very high coverage foundation that is for your skin type. A moisture kick one if you have dry skin, and if you have oily skin, you can go for something which has a little more matte finish to it. Today I'm going to be mixing my Lancome Tin the Idol and my MAC Studio Fix, and I'm going to be adding a little bit of these. I'm going to add the Ultime Pro Metallic Glow from Faces. This is in Champagne. I like adding a pump of like a liquid highlighter to my foundations. It's because I like the glow that it gives. It gives a certain radiance to the skin, which is amazing. And especially with foundation, yes, you can go a little bit heavy. But I would also say that if you have a full coverage foundation, you don't really need to go too heavy with it. So yeah, I would rather suggest you go in for a heavy coverage foundation so you don't have to slather on the concealer as much. Like I obviously have like discoloration and spots and all of that right here. This is a flat angled kabuki brush, and I'm going to take this and buff it all over my face. I really like this brush because I love the finish that it gives. And don't forget your neck. You don't want your face and neck to be different colors. So I'm also going to color correct a little bit. It is very essential to color correct on that day. You do not want your dark circles to be peeping through if you have like really dark under eyes or around the mouth, etc. I have dark under eyes obviously, and I do have a little bit of discoloration around my mouth. I'm using this MAC palette. You don't want to be making like a clown of yourself by putting like orange in a very high quality or like very potently under your eyes. It is just to counteract. The more orange that you put, the more concealer you will have to put at the end of the day. So you do not want it to be too stark. Basically, go easy on the peach color. Now I'm going to take my trusty MAC Pro Longwear. I actually haven't used this for such a long time, and yeah, this is just something that's a staple. I would suggest anyone out there who wants to maybe even budget between a concealer and a foundation, I would suggest you get a good concealer, because this area is what gives it away. So you want it to be like perfection. Then I'm going to take this Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. I have fallen in love with this. This is in neutralizer. This will add that yellow, which will brighten your under eyes, and I can't tell you guys, I love this stuff. Now that our under eyes are blended, we need to set it. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is everything worth the hype that I've heard about it. It is so amazing. It's really the bomb.com. So one thing that I really like doing is that I will ensure that I set my under eye and then, or rather blend my under eye and then set it immediately. That prevents any kind of creasing. So now moving on to eyebrows, I'm going to be using a mix of colors. I basically love this palette. This is a Makeup Studio palette EPO50. I'm going to use this one today to fill out my eyebrows, along with this really old VOV eyebrow groomer. Whenever I'm doing really glam looks, I like doing my eyebrows with powder. It is because it gives me more hold, and it looks bold. At the same time, it gives the face a softer look. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, I just feel it gives me more precision, so that's why. For a quick everyday morning slay, you can just do it with pencil. Pencil is faster, but yes, you don't get as much precision, I feel, with pencil. Hence, I like doing it with eyebrow powder because, like I said, it gives more precision. I can mold the eyebrow the way I like it. Just, yeah. Also with eyebrows, what I like doing is first I like carving out my eyebrow from underneath like this, kind of setting where I want things to be, and then kind of pushing the product up and about. I think it gives a better frame to the eye and the face. And then I always like setting my brow hairs with some gel, so that all our amazing artwork doesn't kind of fray throughout the event. Now I like doing my most favorite trick for your eyebrows, just go BAM! So I like taking a little bit of the highlighting concealer. I'm just going to take the same Maybelline concealer and I'm going to put it on the arch and kind of clean up the underside of my brow, but more towards the end or tail of my brow. I don't like using a really like pitch black for under the eye, so hence I will go for brown. I'm using the Loreal gel liner in 02 Chic Brown. I feel like brown gives a more softer look, and I am not somebody who likes. If anyone likes, you can obviously do that on them, but I feel the brown gives a softer yet a very, very nice intense look. Like, see how this really nicely fades away? I feel black will be just a little too stark. Then I'm going to take the same matte brown eyeshadow and I'm going to set that underneath the eye. Now you can go ahead and curl your lashes. We are obviously going to be adding falsies, but I always like wearing mascara. I'm going to use the Magnum Barbie mascara. I'm going to use like about 1 or 2 coats of this on my eyelashes. Then I'm going to use these Ardell lashes in 202. These lashes are BAM! And now, lower lashes need some love. Okay, because my eyes are watering AF, we are going to just go on to contouring. I'm going to use this Makeup Revolution Contour and Conceal palette. I'm going to be taking these 2 shades and snatching myself some cheekbones. So the good part about this is that these are not really very pigmented. Like, it blends out completely. Like, you can see the darkest dark that I put, but still it like completely blends out. So I think as a contouring product, that's why it's beautiful. And if at all I ever want a cream contour, I only gravitate towards this nowadays. So yes, now that we have cream contoured, I'm going to use my Savannah Colors Bronze Professional. I freaking love this pan. This is my perfect contour, this is my perfect bronzer, and this is a beautiful highlight. So this is definitely something that is always a big major part of my kit. So I'm just going to take this and set my contour just very lightly, and then I'm going to take in this and bronze up my face. For the outer parameters of my face, like I anyways have a very small forehead, so I would, you know, use the shimmery color for that part of my face. But for like my cheekbones and my jawline and stuff like that, I would use the matte color which is there in this pan. Then I'm going to take the Becca Jaclyn Hill face palette. You know my love for this is unending. It's just a very beautiful love affair that I have with this palette. Why not? Look at it. So I'm just going to take Pamplemousse on my blush brush and yes, honey. I actually wanted to do a full face using only the Jaclyn Hill Becca palette. This palette is just so inspiring that I feel I can do a complete look with this. Let me know if you guys are still interested in seeing that, then I'll definitely film that for you guys, because this palette is life. Okay, I'm going to then take a little bit of rose spritz, like just a tad bit, and put it over my blush, but on the highest point. It's in between a highlight and the blush, so I would put it right there, not completely over the blush. I'm going to take Prosecco Pop because Prosecco Pop is more golden than Champagne Pop, so I'm going to take Prosecco Pop and just go to town with this one, mama. Okay, I will add a little Champagne Pop. What the hell? Hallelujah! How can you not have a makeup gasm when you use this? I'm going to put some on there. That's why I didn't want to put like any like brow highlight, because I knew I wanted something like this going on. A little bit down the bridge of the nose. If you're used to a nose contour, then do it. If not, then maybe you can skip it. It's not that big a deal. You want to look the most confident on your wedding day, so don't experiment on that day. Go with something that you know is kind of tried and tested. And if nose contouring is not your thing, maybe that's not the day you start. Just saying. I'm just going to take a little bit of my Savannah Colors Bronzed Professional and lightly contour my nose. I'm not big on nose contouring myself, so that is why I don't spend too much time doing it. But like I said, nose is such a personal thing. I'm going to use this PAC lip liner in LPL01 Auburn. I'm just going to fill my lips in with the lip liner. And now I'm going to fill in my lips with this MAC Viva Glam in a 9-2. This is a really nice red. In the dark we fight, you take the wrong and you make it right. Like a firefly. Also, I would suggest the red that you use very much depends on A, the outfit that you're wearing, and B, the skin tone that you are. I feel for my skin tone, something like this works. But of course, if I'm wearing something which is like, you know, has a lot of silver accents or something like that, then I'm sure I'll go in for something which has a little more blue toned in my red. And last but not the least, I am going to put a little bit of naked liner. The reason why I do this in the end is because, as you can see, my eyes start watering really badly. So I obviously don't want to disturb any of the awesomeness that we've done on our face. So that is why I leave that to the end, and hopefully teardrops don't fall off. If they do, we always have a Q-tip. To finish off the look, I always like to clean up around my lips. You can always add a little bit of inner corner highlight, so that is what I will do right now. So yes, that is the finished look. It's very glowy, very glam, has all the steps that any makeup would ever take, with brows and highlight and contour and everything. And I completely loved creating this look. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my channel if you like videos like this. I also make fun other videos like vlogs and travel lifestyle videos, so check that out. I will link them down below. And like I always say, keep it bossy.